Hi students, welcome back. We are going to talk about a new project and that is password protected door lock in this video. So in this project, we provide a secure access to any door which is part of our home, office or any building. We are going to use a 4 or 6 digit password to enter the premise. If someone is entering the wrong password, a warning signal or message can be generated for him or her. And if someone is entering a password and he want to reset it in between, there should be a provision for that as well. So we need some components like Arduino for sure and a keypad. LCD is optional to display some uh, output to the user. So here is the working principle, which is very simple. We are going to use a 4x4 keypad, and now we are going to process the input of this keypad through Arduino and decide that what are the set of characters that are entered by the users. All the logic, that means to reset the password, to generate the warning, to allow the access, to open the door, all these things will be inside the Arduino. So you don't need much of the more components for a very basic implementation, but when you go for actual real world application, then you may need those additional components which I said, like LCD display, where you can display that you have entered the wrong password or access granted, or you can also trigger some servo motors which will open the doors. So let us check the minimal implementation on Tinkercad now. So we have the circuit which is basically connecting our 4x4 keypad on Arduino. So there are 8 pins and I have connected them on the 8 pins of Arduino. Let us come to the code now. So here what I have done, I have first of all included the keypad library. I have defined that what is the format of my keypad. There are 4 rows, 4 columns, and this is how all the keys are arranged. Now I have to mention the pin numbers. So 98765432, 98765432. Then I define my variable called keypad. I define one string which is v underscore passcode, or you can keep any name, and this is basically an empty string. There is nothing stored in the string right now. This string is our password or passcode. I am beginning the serial communication in the setup function. There are no other components attached. If you have like servo motors or LCD, you can provide them in the setup function. Now, here I say in the loop function, key is equal to keypad is my total library dot get key. That means whatever I enter, that character will be stored in the variable called key. It will be a single character. If key is not equal to no key, that means if I am pressing something, then the string password or v underscore passcode is v passcode plus key. What is this plus? If you have integer, the plus means addition. If you have strings, plus means concatenation. So whatever is the current value of password that has been given by you, it will attach one more character into that which is now entered. So whenever I press some key, your passcode will be updated. Now we have some conditional statements. If my entered key is star, then I print enter the password with D and V passcode is blank. That means now I am starting the entry of the password with a blank string. If the key is hash, I am going to say enter the password ending with D. This is the message again. That means hash is used to reset. In between, if you want to change your entry, you can press hash. and it is also resetting my passcode to blank string. Now I say if the key is D. So what is the provision here? You will decide that what is your passcode. My passcode is 589D. So this is a simple project and we have decided that the last character of my password is going to be D. You can decide anything else also. And that is the reason I was always saying that enter the password ending with D. Because whenever D is detected, we are going to check that this is the password you have entered. So whatever is the current value of your passcode which is being concatenated, and if it is matching 589D, I am going to print access granted. Here I can trigger some servo motors also. Here I can print something on LCD also. And I am again resetting my password to blank string. Else, that means I have entered the password ending with D. That means some other number. Let us say 123D. That means it is a wrong password, so it will give you a warning that access denied or anything that you want to print, and again you can trigger something on your LCD as well. So this is the simple program. To start the password entry you need to press hash. Okay, once you press hash the password will be taken. If you enter the correct password 589D, your access will be granted. If you enter some wrong password, access is denied. In between, if you want to reset your password, re-enter it, you can use hash. Let us check the simulation now, and we are going to use the serial monitor as well. So we start the simulation and I am entering something. Okay, do you see anything on the serial monitor? No. The reason, I have not pressed hash. So whenever you have to press or give your password, first of all you should press star. So now it says right, enter the password ending with D. So I am entering 1 2 3 and D. It is saying you entered 2 was not pressed correctly, you entered 1 3D and access is denied. Okay, let me say 5 8 9 and D. Validating the password 589 and access is granted. So this was a correct password. If I enter something else, 5 anything randomly, even for a longer length and ending with D, whenever you end with D, it is going to check your password, and if it is matching 589D, you are granted the access, otherwise not. So now 546, now I realize okay this is wrong, so I will press hash. So now it says right, enter the password again, and I say 589D, and sorry, 9 was not pressed correctly, so 589D. Now the access is granted. So this is how this project work, very simple, and you have the possibilities of adding more functionalities in this project. So next we are going to have another interesting project, which is real-time weather station. We are going to monitor some of the weather parameters and display them so that we can use and monitor them. Keep learning. Thank you.